Hello everybody, it's me, Coach Ludo, signing in for another episode of the C# Crash Course series. And here we have now, finally, we are already in the, I believe like in the halfway through our chapter with the if-else-if statement. So what is the if-else-if statement? The if-else-if statement tests a series of conditions. It is often simpler to test a series of conditions with the if-else-if statements than with a set of nested if statements. So here's an image of what I'm talking about. When the statement executes, if expression 1 is tested. If expression 1 is true, the block of statements that immediately follows is executed, and the rest of the structure is ignored. If expression 1 is false, however, the program jumps to the very next else if clause and tests expression 2. If it is true, the block of statements that immediately follows is executed, and then the rest of the structure is ignored. So as you can see, guys, if one expression is true, we'll execute that expression. If it's not true, we'll jump into to the next expression. If it's not true, jump in back again to the other expression. So let's jump in now to our Visual Studio, and let's start with our first if-else-if statement program. Okay, so we'll go using system collections.generic. There we go. Class program static void main. Okay, and now this program is going to call branching. Okay, they can call this branching. We have here console.writeLine. Okay, enter a number. Okay, so go integer num equals integer parse. I'm going to do a parse. Not with read line. Oh god. There we go. My read line. Okay. If num it's greater than 0, we're going to do console.writeLine. The number is positive. Okay. Else if we're going to put it over here just to look a little bit more how you call it, organized. If number is less than 0, console writeLine, the number is negative. Okay, go over here. Else the number is 0. All right, are you guys ready? Save and start compiling. Enter a number. Let's see, for example, 8. The number is positive. Okay, let's do it again. Enter a number. It's going to be -2. The number is negative. And there you go. That is how else-if statement works. We have, however, another set of examples. We have 2 more examples. So let's jump into our creator, as it's going to be letter grade and else sorry, is if else letter grade. Yeah. All right. Let's get into. Let's click next. And let's click create. Okay. So we have here using system dot collection. Oh, good. Ah. System with a freaking eye. There you go. Collections. That generic. I don't know what's happened to me. There you go. Program. There you go. Static. Void main. This program uses an if else statement to assign a letter grade. To a numeric test score. Okay. Constant for grade thresholds. So we have to create constant integer variables here. So the const integer a score. Okay. It's going to be equal to 90. B score equals to 80. C score equals to 70. D score equals to 60. Okay? And we end up with a semicolon. I go back to lower caps. Also create an integer test score to hold a numeric test score. Okay, now get the numeric test score console.writeLine. Okay, enter your numeric test score and I will tell you the letter grade you earned. Okay. Period. Semicolon. Test score equals convert to integer 32. There you go. Also read line. All right. I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Sneeze. Okay, so determine the letter grade. Determine the letter grade. If test score is greater or equal to a score, console.writeLine, the grade is A. Else, if test score is to B score, there we go, console.writeLine, your grade is B. Else, if this is C score, well, it is Think IntelliSense. This saves a lot of time. Your grade is C. Else if this score your grade is D. Else your grade is F. Okay? We save now. Save and we compile. So how about if we say, for example, I got an 86. I got a B. Okay, well, let's do it again. I got a 99. Grade is B. Incoming user grade is A. I got a 56. I got an F. I got an F. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. See? Now, the last example that we have here, it's called condition check. So let's go back to create a brand new project. Condition check. Okay. All right. So we can using system the collections that generic. Right. Generic. There we go. Class program. So program call condition check. Condition check. So we have here now create a program that tells if a user is logged in or not. Okay, so we have console write line, username, okay, string user, console write line. Stupid. Console that write line. Password. String pass. Okay. String pass is console read line. Okay. We have if user is equals to admin and pass is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will have here console.write line login successful. Okay. Else if user equals admin, console write line, got an incorrect password. Incorrect password. Okay. Else unknown user. All right. Oh, what the hell did I do now? Username. So go for admin. Go for login successful. There we go. See, it's it's a great way to test stuff as well. You know, if you want to test like a bug or something, just use an if else if statement, and if the program computes, you know, the one that you want to see, you know, the snippet that you want to get computed, you can test, you know, other you know, very useful stuff. So with that being said, guys, this is for this episode right now. Remember, on Wednesday, probably Wednesday, I'm gonna shoot the other video, and let's see where you know, where this is going. I'm trying to see if I can get other courses, but that's mostly because it's gonna be hard because of my time constraint. But let's see what we can do. Okay, guys. So for the next stuff, we have logical operators. Logical operators. Let's see here. So remember all those stuff, all the symbols that I use, the and or not. So we're gonna get into that, and let's see some programs. Okay. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.